4:30 on WKYT this morning. Two Kentucky men are dead after a plane crash in Wisconsin. We'll have the details about the crash coming up next.
A dozen people are recovering from injuries after an amusement park accident in western Kentucky.
And an investigation is underway this morning in Scott County after a fire has destroyed a home overnight. But of those stories and a whole lot more coming up on WKYT this morning.
Tracking, alerting, protecting. This is WKYT This Morning.
Hey, good morning. Hope you had a nice weekend and you're ready to go in this brand new week. I'm Bill Bryant.
And I'm Rebecca Smith. Let's get a first look at the forecast with meteorologist Micah Harris.
Well, we have a couple of showers out about, some to the northern zones and some well back west, not even in our area just yet. But just know that you could have a couple of sprinkles, a couple light showers there as you're walking out the door. Now, current temperature wise, check this out. This is when you look outside and you go, okay, something's not right. Something's on its way. It's 81 degrees in Louisville. You step outside, it feels like a sauna. It really does. 75 right now in Lexington and also Frankfort. Then we hit the afternoon, 89 degrees. It's another day of steamy conditions, but now we're going to throw in some thunderstorms in the forecast. How long does that last? Do we get back to dry weather anytime soon? I'll have that coming up in a few minutes.
Okay, adding a few things to the mix. Thank you. Let's get to the news.
Well, two Kentucky men are dead after a plane crash in Wisconsin.
Our sister station in Milwaukee says around 10 a.m. Sunday, officials were notified that a plane scheduled to land at a regional airport was more than 20 hours late. Sheriff's deputies later found the wreckage of that missing plane Sunday afternoon. The victims have not been identified, but a Milwaukee TV station reports the victims are from Kentucky. And according to FAA documents, the plane is registered to a Louisville owner. Officials are not sure what caused the plane to crash. The FAA and the NTSB are now investigating. Also new this morning, we're tracking the investigation into a fire that has destroyed an unoccupied home in Scott County. Around 1 o'clock this morning, crews were called out to Indian Creek Road. When they got there, they say they found the home burned to the ground. No one was living there at the time, and they're not sure of what sparked the fire, but people who live nearby say they heard an explosion before the fire. Fire investigators are to be back at the home later this morning to investigate. The fire chief did say there have been calls about meth-related issues at that home in the past.
Well, over a dozen people in Bowling Green are recovering this morning after an amusement park accident over the weekend. The Warren County Sheriff's Office says 12 people were hurt when a swing ride at Beach Bend Amusement Park tipped over. Our sister station in Bowling Green says none of the victims' injuries are life-threatening. They say park officials think uneven ground underneath the park may have caused the accident. The Kentucky Department of Agriculture is now investigating this.
A Laurel County woman is facing numerous charges this morning after deputies say she was driving high with a small child in her lap. 30-year-old Christina Conley is facing several charges, including wanton endangerment and receiving stolen property. Deputies arrested Conley while investigating the theft of a battery and a tray from a home in London on Friday. When they pulled Conley over, they say she was holding a young child in her lap while driving. During their investigation, deputies found Conley had left 5 small children alone in a dirty home. Inside, they found sharp, open food containers, dog feces on the floor, and spoiled meat in the refrigerator. Social Services has placed her kids with other family.
Well, firefighters in southern Kentucky say they're frustrated. The department says they were targeted by thieves over the weekend. The East Bernstadt Fire Department says when they went out to a call Saturday night, they found a trailer where they kept all their rescue equipment had been stolen. WKYT's Sam Smith has the story.
We're a volunteer fire department. Who steals from a volunteer fire department?
The person behind the wheel of this truck.
We went through our footage of our cameras that we have.
You can see the truck drive away from the East Bernstadt Fire Department with a trailer that belongs to the fire department.
We don't have a lot of money. Everything that we have, we work very hard for.
Deputy Chief Frank Bodolato says the trailer is red with an East Bernstadt Fire Department logo sticker attached and East Bernstadt Fire spray painted on the floor. That trailer is an important tool for this department. Firefighters weren't able to respond to a rescue Saturday night because the trailer used to haul their rescue gear was gone. Another agency was able to make the rescue, but now it's the East Bernstadt Fire Department that needs help right now.
We're hoping that somebody may recognize the vehicle, may have some information, and hopefully maybe could contact Laurel County Sheriff's Office.
Because they need that trailer to properly protect people in this community.
people are in danger, they're hurt, they need our help, and we can't get there to do our jobs properly. That's the frustrating part.
In Laurel County, Sam Smith, WKYT.
All right, thanks so much, Sam. Investigators think the truck is a white Chevy or Ford extended cab flatbed.
It's 4:35 on WKYT this morning, and a Boyle County murder suspect is set to have a competency hearing today to see if he is fit to stand trial. Kenneth Keith is accused of shooting and killing 3 people in 2013. Officials say Michael and Angela Hockensmith were found dead inside their Danville store, along with a customer, Daniel Smith. Keith's competency hearing last month was postponed. His previous attorney, Bethany Stanziano, withdrew herself from the case. A Lexington man is set to face a judge today after police added an additional burglary charge. They say they added the charge because of a strange object they found in his home. Lexington police arrested John Lewis for a burglary at a business earlier this month. But they say that on July 13th, Lewis broke into Appalachian Mining and Engineering on Dennis Drive. After searching his home on Friday, officers say they found a safe from the Kentucky Cattlemen's Association, which is near the mining office. They say that business was burglarized on that night as well. He will now be arraigned today.
A motorcyclist in Lexington is recovering this morning after a close call with a hit-and-run driver this weekend. Police say early Sunday morning the man was driving down North Broadway when a white SUV clipped his bike. The motorcyclist was taken to UK Hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Investigators later found that an SUV had been abandoned in a nearby apartment complex. Police are now looking for the SUV's driver. Deputies in Rockcastle County say they need help finding an elderly couple they're accusing of causing a 7-car crash. Deputies in Rockcastle County say the crash started when the couple hit a truck on I-75 north of Mount Vernon. We're told the one wreck started a chain reaction in which 7 cars were involved and collided. One person went to the hospital with non-life-threatening injuries. Deputies say the couple is driving a white Cadillac with a tan roof that most likely has front-end damage.
Georgetown police are investigating a crash involving an ambulance and a wedding procession. Emergency crews say they were rushing a crash victim to the hospital Sunday when police say their ambulance ran into the procession. The 2 crashed on Quality Drive near the bypass. Georgetown police are still trying to figure out how the wreck happened. They say everyone involved appears to have non-life-threatening injuries. A Pulaski County man is dead after a crash in Adair County over the weekend. That crash happened early Sunday morning on Kentucky 80 near the Russell County line. Troopers say 53-year-old Ricky Collins from Tennessee was driving west when he went over a hill and hit 27-year-old Tyler Brower from Somerset. Troopers believe Brower was walking in the westbound lanes on his way back to a friend's home who lived about a mile from the crash scene. Brower was pronounced dead at the scene. His autopsy is set for today.
A Franklin County distillery is using some new unique technology to keep their products safe. Buffalo Trace has a new warehouse that uses robotics for automatic storage and retrieval of liquor pallets. It's the first distillery in the state to use the technology. This comes 2 years after $100,000 worth of bourbon was stolen from the distillery. Bourbon Trace's CEO, Mark Brown, says the technology will make those kind of thefts more difficult. One inmate at an Eastern Kentucky jail is drug-free for the first time in more than 20 years, and he credits the jail's efforts to cut down on contraband. A crackdown on drugs at an Eastern Kentucky jail is costing time and money, but the jailer at the Pike County Detention Center says it's worth it. Dozens of inmates accused of smuggling drugs into the jail have been indicted since jailer Freddie Lewis took office more than 6 months ago. 38-year-old inmate Mark Hurley says it's the first time he's been drug-free since he was 15.
It's been so long since I've been clean, I really can't tell you how it feels. It feels great for being clean. At least now when I get up, I don't have to have some kind of something other, Suboxone or some kind of medicine to make me feel good.
Hurley is set to be released from jail sometime this week.
A Rowan County road damaged by storms last weekend is now reopened. Storms washed out part of Kentucky 1167 last weekend in the Craney Creek area near Moorhead. State police crews replaced a damaged culvert under the roadway, and county maintenance crews used new steel pipes as a temporary fix. Crews say drivers should take note. The road right now still has a very rough surface as you head through that way. Fraternity brothers making a cross-country trek to raise awareness awareness for people with disabilities are making their way through Kentucky today. Members of the Pi Kappa Phi fraternity biked through Jessamine County Sunday, capping off a 95-mile bike ride. The ride is part of Journey of Hope. Every cyclist commits to raising $5,000 to take part in the event. They say all in all they've raised more than $500,000 this year.
It means a lot to me. I know a lot of people that have disabilities, and some of those people mean a lot to me in my life and have made a big impact. And I saw this as a way not only for me to give back to them, but to the community of people with disabilities as a whole.
The total trip spans 4,200 miles. The cyclists will be in Lexington today, and they'll be talking to disability advocates. We have more information about their journey on WKYT.com. Hey, good morning to you again. It's great to have you with us. It's Monday morning, July 27th, and we're just getting started.
Do you have a new teen driver in your household? Moms Every Day has some tips to help keep you and that teen safe after the break.
We have a couple of showers out and about, especially to the northern zones and back west. Storms will return in your forecast for the next few days. I'll show you when we get another break, though. It's coming up next.